Hi, welcome everybody to the Future Forecasting Group. My name is Sean Mahoney. I'm being joined here today with Daz, Derek, Dick, Edward, and Nyiam. And today's date is the 22nd of November. We're going to be going over a really interesting target for you guys today. I'm looking forward to this one. All right. So you guys were sent to the Platinum Jubilee ceremony at Windsor Castle on June 2nd, 2022, where the Queen did a ceremony seemingly to light up the third helix. Your sub-cues. The remote viewer is to observe the lighting of the Windsor Castle Jubilee Beacon ceremony on July 2nd, 2022, and any hidden nuances. And two, the remote viewer is to describe the symbology of the ceremony. The globe touched by the Queen, igniting a triple helix that makes its way slowly to illuminate the Tree of Trees. And if there is any hidden story given to give illuminating details. So I'm going to play a video, but first I'll just give you this quick background. The Platinum Jubilee represents the fourth Jubilees of Queen Elizabeth II reign, 70 years on the throne, represented by a 70-foot tall tree sculpture. The Queen presses down on a globe made of diamonds, platinum, gold, and silver, and then triggers a magical lighting effect of a triple helix to gradually meet the roots of the Tree of Trees, living monument made specifically for this occasion. Sorry, that gives me the creeps.
Why? What is that ceremony for?
So there's all kinds of different rumors about this third helix. Has to do with transhumanism, changing human biology. You guys had a lot of data in your sessions that kind of backs some of this crazy stuff I've been reading. But even saying that the mass inoculations that just went out were specifically working towards this purpose of changing our genetic structure, our DNA. I don't really know what to think or make of all that, but your guys' data it was creepy knowing some of that background info. But hey, let's see what the remote viewing data says. Trust me, strange is going to be a common thing today.
Just put this here to kind of explain how I was perceiving this. Maybe led to a little bit of noise at one point. But yeah, you got the shiny box, and then the lights kind of move down this area. So yeah, I had a person, and I felt like they place something, and then there's like a forward movement. Boxy, edgy structure there. A box that's like glowing and shimmering. And then yeah, I saw a person walking up to a kind of like a pedestal box there, and then I saw this kind of movement trail off in front of it.
I tried to look at what they were doing in the past, but it felt like there was a large event in the past which was hugely significant, and this felt like an effort to change or influence this. And this felt a little bit like time travel. And I had this kind of just sparkly circular device I kept seeing. There feels like there's a hidden mechanical tool, which is spherical, and it moves. It feels quite big, and it feels like it's to do with high energy. And I had a feeling that this could bend time and space or puncture holes. And it felt a bit like a lens. Almost like a time travel device or something. So time was key to this target. It involves both the past and the future. It had a real sense of the future would be affecting the past, which is like retro causality, I think they call that. It was all involved in an energy event, and a situation was being pre-prepared for, and it was being planned, which involves planning and deposits and migration and depopulation of the planet. This is to do with shadowy, influential, covert group of men.
This is interesting to me. Freshly painted metal, vast, cavernous, modular, can be assembled or disassembled. I wondered, is this underground? And basically sensed partially, closely guarded and closely watched. Long hallways, many rooms or offices, command control, communications, computers, people working very busy, quietly concentrating, almost like an intelligence center.
A debate over two types of therapy. One theory involves creating nanobots of a certain frequency that are actually physically injected or introduced environmentally, but they're physically introduced to the body, invasive. The other proposed therapy would use EMF to introduce the changes at a distance by alternating frequency of the targeted areas in the body, less invasive seemingly. People lined up or sign up to get some treatment, but only a small percentage are selected. There's a screening process. It's like gene therapy. Only certain genetic types will get it. And finally, like your own personal cloud, an information field that is outside the brain, connected to consciousness, but not residing in the physical brain. There's an interface that facilitates data exchange.
Is this a good thing, though? I wondered. It could be considered interesting in the short term, though ultimately the natural body functions will reject this and begin to break down, biofailure. A new element will need to be found or created. Well, what kind of new element, though, I wondered? Something that can break down easier in the body so the body can flush it out in a more natural cycle. These are generic words. The notion is to minimize the body's rejection of the element, something hydro in nature, an atomic structure, possibly.
And then this felt, I mean, I don't know if this was literal or this could have been more meta here, but like a box with the lid kind of slid halfway off. And it kind of reminded me of that, the one in the Queen's Chamber or the King's Chamber in the pyramid, how they have the open sarcophagus. Kind of reminded me of that. And I said, it's like Pandora's box. You can't unsee it once you've looked.